Hi, I'm going to show you how you can create your very own skincare product and receive your first set of samples within 4 weeks using our brand new all-in-one product development platform, the Atelier platform. And specifically in this demo, I'm going to be showing you how to create a bespoke formula completely from scratch and how to create some very beautiful primary packaging for that formula to sit in. Let's begin. So the first thing that we do on the platform is enter our brand name, product name, and where we want the product to sit in the market. And once we do that, we get taken to the very first stage of the product development process, and that is creating our bespoke formula. Now, I do just want to highlight that if you have any questions whatsoever, you can get in touch with us directly just through this little chat function down in the bottom right-hand corner here. Now, today I'm going to be making a moisturizer. So the first thing that I'm going to do is choose my category. So it's going to be a face moisturizer. And then I get to choose my texture. So the platform has generated a whole bunch of different textures that are appropriate for a face moisturizer. I'm going to go cream, love cream, and I get to set my viscosity. So I'm going to make it a little thick. Now in this section, I get to choose my cosmetic standards, and this is a really important section because it's ultimately going to determine where I can have my product sold. So I'm going to choose my cosmetic standards to suit Australia and New Zealand. So that means that when my formulation chemist receives my formula brief, they're actually going to create my formula adhering to the cosmetic standards of that region of Australia and New Zealand. And I also get to choose an industry standard. So I'm going to choose Clean at Sephora. So now that I've chosen my cosmetic standards, I get to choose the performance of my formula. So because it's a moisturizer, I definitely want it to be moisturizing. And plumping, firming, I'm gonna go soothing, and I'm also gonna go hydrating. Once I've chosen my performance markers, I hit next and I get taken to our ingredient page. Now I can see all of the performance markers that I've chosen on the left-hand side here. And I can also see that each performance that I've chosen has a specific color. Now that color correlates to the small dots that are sitting next to each of the ingredients. So I can see, for example, that yellow is firming. So that means that all of the ingredients here with a yellow dot have been shown to have a firming effect. Now at the top, I also have a whole bunch of super ingredients. Now these are ingredients that the platform has discovered for me that actually perform a number of the performances that I've already chosen. So I'm gonna choose a couple of those because they all sound good to me. Now, the platform has over 30,000 ingredients. So if there's an ingredient that you really want that you can't see here, you just hit the ingredient library button and just search for it. So I'm gonna search for witch hazel. And I've added that to my cart. Now, the next part of this formulation process is choosing the exclusions. So these are all of the ingredients that I don't want in my formula and that the formulation chemist will not include. Now, because I've already chosen the Clean at Sephora industry standard, the platform has already pre-populated this area with a whole bunch of ingredients. But if there's an ingredient that you really don't want in your formula, all you have to do is just hit the ingredient library button, search for it, and then you can just add it into your exclusion list. So I'm really happy with the exclusion that it's already created for me. So I'm going to hit next and start creating my formula's fragrance. Now, the platform has a whole bunch of different fragrances to choose from. I'm gonna go for a synthetic fragrance. I'm gonna choose Herbaceous. And I'm going to choose Olive Leaf. I'm gonna hit next to choose my fragrance strength. Now I'm gonna have it a bit weak because I'm not the biggest fragrance fan. I'm gonna add that to my formula runway. And then I get to choose a color. I'm gonna go powder lime green. So I'm gonna submit my color to my formulation runway. The last thing we have to do is just select volume of our product. So I'm gonna go 101 mils to 250 mils. So in the formulation overview window, I can go through, confirm that all of the details are correct, including all of my call out ingredients. Now, I also have my minimum order quantity up here with an indicative price. So my minimum order quantity for that formula is 1,000 units at about $8.40 each. Now it is just indicative, but it's just great to get a sense of how much my formula is actually going to cost me. Now, I'm really happy with everything, so I'm going to add my formula to cart, and then I get to move on to my favorite stage, which is the primary packaging stage. Now the platform has tons and tons of different packaging options. You can see here it's got bottles, tubes, and jars. Because I've chosen to create a face moisturizer, it's giving me all of the packaging types that we have on the platform that are appropriate to my product. Now I'm going to select 120 mils. I'm going to choose a virgin aluminium tube. Now when I select packaging on the platform, I get two things. The first thing is an exact 3D model of what my packaging is actually going to look like. And this is a world first 3D model suite. I also get to see other brands that this manufacturer has actually made products for. So I'm pretty happy with that tube. So I'm going to choose my closure, and I'm going to go for, once again, a virgin aluminium closure. Now, I'm going to customize my primary packaging. So I hit the customize option. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is change the color. So I'm going to pick a custom color, and you can just enter a hex code if you have it. I'm going to make it a beautiful Atelier blue, and I'm going to keep it gloss. And I am going to do the same thing for my vessel. And once again, this is a digital representation of what my packaging is actually going to look like. Now, the next part of the packaging stage is uploading my own branding. So if you hit edit artwork here, you get two options. So you get to download your die line. So this will open up a PDF with a die line specific to that vessel. You drop your branding onto this PDF in order to upload it onto your vessel. So I'm going to go upload artwork, and then I can drag or drop or click to upload. I'm going to upload my die line. And there you go. I get to see my branding uploaded onto my packaging, and it looks so good. Now, the best part of this whole process is that I actually get to see exactly what my product is going to look like. And this is a process that would typically take months. I hit save. And once I hit save, I get taken to my primary packaging overview screen. So I just get to confirm that all of my product specifications are correct, including my closure and my vessel. I also get to see an estimated unit cost. So I could say, all right, I'm selling this at $28. So I would need to sell 3,000 units at retail in order to break even. Now, I am super happy with how it's turned out. So I am going to finalize my primary packaging. I'm going to yes, add to cart. And if I click up here in my sample orders, I actually get to see an overview of my cart. So I can see here my sample lead time is just 1 to 4 weeks. It also gives me an estimated delivery date. And all I have to do is confirm my development fee in order to continue on and receive those samples within that lead time. So there you have it. I just created my very own skincare product in minutes, and the best part about it is that you can do that as well. Now, don't forget, you can always get in touch with us directly if you have any questions about product specifications, sampling, or pricing. And most importantly, it's free to create an account. So just sign up and have a play and see what you can create.